and the home of the brave.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you can be here with us. Hi, everyone, this is Kevin Harlan, alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan. Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sideline. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Take a look at the Hawks. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
And right now for the Hawks, they've looked decidedly average here in the early stages of the season. And that's shocking when you consider the kind of success they're coming off from a year ago.
Well, it's easy for an elite team to be a little complacent at this point. And that's when your star players need to lead by example and pick up the effort level and the intensity.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Charles Bassey. Marks is up. Out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's King, and it's Flanders in at the two-guard spot. And for the Hawks, Reza Shea is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Martin. Then it's Dyson Daniels. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries.
Here's Marks. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. Okongwu a screen to the inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Flanders. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Marks. Martin with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Now here's King. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Pass to Martin. Nifty move. Clock at 4. Here's Daniels. The rebound by Flanders. Well, it was the Hawks winning their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Driving inside. Good on the shot.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
King, the pass to Flanders. Back to King. Now Bassey. Pass to Barnes. Here's Flanders. He's covered by Daniels. And the layup is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The Hawks trail. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Here's Ricochet. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Atlanta shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Second free throw, no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The Hawks again can't hit. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with the head coach for the Hawks. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Back over to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Hawks passing it around. Here's Martin. And Blackman pulls it down.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's King. No dice from the high post.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Ricochet. Martin with a screen on Henderson. To the wing right side. Tovkar gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's King. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fader on the way. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You got to play smart.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Okongwu. And here in January, a few teams starting to solidify their spots in the power rankings. Others, not so much. You take a look at the Magic. They're moving on up. 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And when I look at the Pelicans, they haven't done much to advance in the rankings, but they haven't gone downward either. I'd like to see signs of improvement from this team.
King with the steal. Into the lane. And that one is stuffed right through.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Tovkar. The Hawks again can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Now here's King. Tight defense on him. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
The Hawks trail by 4. Okongwu with a screen on Henderson. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And that one's good by Henderson.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
After Ricochet. It's Martin on the wing. And Okongwu has it in the corner. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Martin. King with the block. Here's Flanders. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Okongwu. Outside Daniel. Here's Tovkar. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 8.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
For the Hawks, Clemens is checked in. And it's Whitehead in for Martin. And the Pelicans making a change here. And Atlanta has possession. It's a three-point game. Here's Topcar. It's good. This game is all even.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Pass to Ellis. There's the pick. Clemens with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Now King out left to the wing. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul.
Substitution on the court.
King outside. And he gets the bucket. King's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Austin with the ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and sends it home.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Now here's Edwards. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Chicago. Here's Boston. 5 to shoot. It's good. Boston's got his second bucket.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Here's Flanders. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Free throw line jump shot. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
King outside to the left side wing. Inside. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. The Hawks making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Here's Flanders. Here's Ellis. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Whitehead deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Looking now at some numbers for him.
His assist numbers in the past 5 games have gone in the wrong direction. He's been out of sync with his teammates, sort of playing on an island instead of as part of a 5-man unit.
The Pelicans trail. Pass to Flanders. Back to King. Here's Vanderbilt. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here is King. Rocket 6. 2 points. That one goes. King's got 10 points in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Edwards. Still yet to score. Pass to Whitehead. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Hawks lead by 2. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Ellis.
Team seconds.
King, the pass to Ellis. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He has 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Woods. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Three-pointer, Martin, as he pulls it in. Flanders the pass to Ellis, and he banks in the layup. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Pelicans lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Oh, man.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Kings checked in. We've got Zachary Rizachet. He's out there with Martin, and it's Clemens in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Hawks second.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Tyson Daniels checked in for the Hawks. Marks passes to King. To the middle. Here's Blackman. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Blackman's got his first 2 points. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Topcar. King with the block. Driving the lane, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And so it's Daniels who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1 to the paint. And it's Martin missing. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. King left side. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Martin kicks to Daniels. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Daniels. Here's Clemens, covered by Barnes. Clemens, no good.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And King, here we go. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. The Hawks trail by 3. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And this is a rematch from the NBA Finals a season ago. They came up a little short, looking for some redemption tonight.
Andrews check in for the Hawks. With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. Look at the Pelicans. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference.
And I think for New Orleans, their place in the standings would be a disappointment for just about any team, but especially one with such high expectations.
I agree, guys. I thought they'd be a lot better. Sometimes you can have disappointing years like this, though, and they're not a lot of fun to be a part of.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. King outside. Pass to Henderson. Here's Marks. Fires the three. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Out to the right wing. Jacks up a three. Pelicans pull it in.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
King outside. Pass to Marks. Here's Blackman. Launches a three. Atlanta with the rebound. Martin's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Okongwu against Barnes. Back to Okongwu. The Hawks working the ball around. Tavkon. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. King outside. Pass to Henderson. Here's Marks. He's covered by Daniels. Here's King. Rebounded by the Hawks. Martin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Topcar. Softly drops in the floater. 15 points in the game. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. It's been quite a game for Slim.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans ahead, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the 3rd quarter.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
I think for Atlanta, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
The bench has stepped up to where I could see a couple of those guys closing out this game.
Yeah, we'll see how the second half goes, but they may have earned that right, given the way they came in and changed things.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. New Orleans leading by 3. So for New Orleans right now, they've got King, Barnes out there with Charles Bassey, and it's Flanders in at the shooting guard. King outside. to Bassie. Rebound by the Hawks. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Back to Martin. Okongwu a screen. Bassie pulls it in. Well, for New Orleans, shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Lets the 3 fly. Marks, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
King outside. Marks passes to King. Here's Flanders. And here is King. 14 points for him. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Inside, and stolen by Okongwu. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Martin. Here's Rizachet. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Rizachet's got 5. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
King outside. Pass to Marks. Back to King. Shot clock at 6. Good. He's got 16.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Outside Daniels. Okongwu with the screen for Daniels. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Daniels. And the Hawks lead by 1. The Pelicans have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Pass to Marks. Here's King. Here's the drive. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Rizachet, covered by Barnes. Okongwu with a screen on Barnes. Here's Rizachet. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
King outside. Pass to Marks. Here's the screen. Now Bassie. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Martin with a screen on Barnes. Here's Topcar. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 20 points for him.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's King. 18 points for him. Henderson right side. King outside. Back to Henderson. King inside. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Okongwu a screen. For the three. And Blackman pulls it down. Blackman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. King, the pass to Peters. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Now the fast break. King with the ball, and he jams it with authority.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Craig, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. Outside, Martin. Pass to Rizeshe. Over Blackman. The Hawks again can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Back to Henderson. Now King. From 17 feet out, Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 10. The Hawks need to get off a shot here.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Henderson outside. Pass to Blackman. King right side. The 19-foot shot. Rebound by the Hawks. Martin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Daniel from outside. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a 5-point New Orleans lead. Now King, 26 points for him. To the inside, and then Henderson with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Here's Topcar. No good from outside.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Bounce pass from Rizeshe. And Okongwu slams it in.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Peters, guarded by Rizeshe. And it's good, 2 points. Peters has got 4 this quarter.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Down low, Rizeshe fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pelicans leading by 4. Pass to King. Henderson, no one around him. From outside, off the mark. And has won a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Woods. Good on the triple. Woods got his second bucket of the night.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
King outside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. King's got 28.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Pass to Woods. Ball stolen. Now here's King, guarded closer. And here's Henderson out to the wing. Claxton the pass to King. Here's Flanders from deep. Drains the three-pointer. And it's a 6-point New Orleans lead.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And the rejection by Claxton. Flanders the pass to Henderson. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Going inside. It's good. Reza Shea's got 10 points.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
They set the screen to the middle, and then Henderson with the jam.
And not a guy known for style points when it comes to throwing one down, but every once in a while, Kevin.
Greg, why don't we see more dunks like that from him? He's certainly got the size for it.
Well, remember, guys, size doesn't always equal athleticism.
Pass to Woods. Out to the right wing. Here's Clemens. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
It's tipped outside for Martin. Pass to Okongwu. Now Reza Shea. Over Blackman. And that one's good. Reza Shea. Reza Shea's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta. Here's Flanders. Blackman, the pass to King. Here's Flanders. Good on the three-point shot.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Reza Shea with it. Pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Flanders. He's covered by Daniels. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Outside, Martin. Daniels. Steps back. 6 on the shot clock. Missed on the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Garrett. King inside. Here's Barnes to tie it up. Okongwu pulls it down.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Pelicans trail by 4. Shea with the steal. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. And here is King. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there. And they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
Yeah, you hate to see sloppy, careless play like that. It's so unnecessary.
1:53 left in the game. Outside, Martin. Daniels fires. The 3 goes down.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding him.
And no fear in Barnes late in the game. This guy is not afraid of the moment.
Leading by 5. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Okongwu. Oh, the layup finish off an excellent lead pass.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
And that one falls for Okongwu. Pelicans trail by 8. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. And that one is good.
Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
Yeah, showing absolutely zero fear as he goes right at the bigger defender.
Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth, and they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. Good on both.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throws.
And King, here we go. No good.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Good on the second free throw.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
And so the Hawks take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the